You can set up for a quad stretch at home using a couch or another surface. You want to find something that allows you to elevate the foot and come up in a half kneeling position. You want to try to stack the hip over the knee, but the higher that foot is, the more intense this stretch is going to feel. You don't want to arch back into the back or lean far forward. We want to try to stack as much as we're able. And the goal of this is to then tilt the pelvis, tucking underneath like an ice cream scoop, to pull the top of the quad tight and involve the hip flexors. Breathing into that stretch here. You can hinge slowly in and out of that tuck for a little bit more dynamic. And you can always check on your hip alignment by taking your other hand and sitting into it. We'll switch sides in a second so that you can see, but we want an even pelvis here. So checking on that tuck. A helpful thing to do can be to place one hand on the front of the hip and one on the back and literally slide the hands up and down for some tactile cueing for yourself to feel that tuck underneath of the pelvis. By moving those bony structures, we're pulling the muscles tight. I'll show you on the other side. So I'm stacking, placing my knee on a pillow to protect the knee, foot on the surface, coming up into that half kneel. Checking on that tuck, shoulders, pelvis even. And I'm going to sit on the hand on this side. So sit down into it to even off the pelvis. And then using my hands as that tactile cueing to tuck the pelvis under and to pull those muscles tight. Making sure we're breathing into the stretch, making sure that we're not leaning backwards to push the hip forward. We want to really focus on tucking from the pelvis. Please support us by liking and following for more.